The Daily Purge. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing fantastic, man. One of those days again, right? So as you know, I coach a lot of people, work with a lot of people, and it seems like my internet's bad. That's weird. Anyway, so I want to talk today real simple, why your deal failed, why you can't close the big one. And this is something I come up with all the time. It's incredible because, I personally do some nice deals and, I'm pretty successful at what I do in a lot of different ways. And I'm not sure why the internet's showing that it's not connected, but I hope this is working. And even with professionals, I have this all the time. And it's funny because I talk about it all the time and I tell people how to do it all the time. And yet still, it seems like there's an issue there. And so let me tell you like it is. When you're out there selling something, when you're out there pitching your service or selling your service, selling your products or selling whatever it is you're selling, right? These are things that drive revenue and make your life better. All right. So, hey, what's up, Jared? How you doing? Richard Kaufman, how you doing? Davis. All right. Michael J. I'm Mark from Vietnam. Good to see you, brother. The things that you do every day in order to make revenue, there's processes and procedures that a lot of people use. There's sales concepts, this, that, and the other, all kinds of craziness, right? Well, I'm going to break it down for you real simple and how you make bigger deals out of the deals you already have and why sometimes you don't close the deals. Number one is because you're assuming that when someone comes to you, they want to buy your product, right? And that the outcome is in your mind, I want to sell them a product or service, right? Well, the first issue that I have with that is you don't know what they need. Maybe they don't even need your product. And the point isn't you're going to sell them your product anyway. The point is, how can I solve their problem? So basically you're there as anyone who's selling a product, you're there to solve someone's problem. You can't know what that is until you listen to somebody and you actually hear what they're saying and listen and hear what they mean, right? Then you can suggest solutions. That solution may have nothing to do with you at all, but you're there, they're talking to you. Why not solve that issue, help someone else succeed and refer them to them after you've talked to them. So this is how it works. So for instance, you come to me and you say, look, Stephen, I have a product and I want to sell it into Europe. It's a beauty product, right? So I take that beauty product, right? Benefits over features. Yeah, that's old school, brother, but yes, it's true. So you say, I have a beauty product I want to sell in Europe. And I'm saying, okay, so what are you looking for? To sell in Europe, you need a distributor. You probably need a 3PL, or what do you call it? A distribution center. And you need customers, right? So give me a week. And I'll go away. I'll look for a distribution center. I'll look for distributors. I'll look for manufacturers. And I will talk to them. This is the product. This is what they have. This is what they're looking to do. Can you help? Would you help? Will you help? Will it cost? What will it cost? And I'll invest maybe 1 or 2 hours in that. And then and only then will I go back. What's up, Joe? Will I go back to them and say, look, these are your issues that you gave me. And these are the solutions that I have. Now, I'm not going to show them the telephone number and the address of the person that's going to solve their problems because I'm going to get paid for this. Right? Typically, someone will say, well, how can I make money from referring people? Well, I'm just showing you right now. So they have 3 problems. You go out and find solutions for their problems. You go back to them and say, here's the solutions to your 3 problems. Lock, stock, and barrel. And they're going to be like, wow, how can we begin? And that's when you say, this is when you pitch your price, your cost, your package, whatever you want to call it. So you might say, okay, I'm going to introduce you to 3 distributors. For that introduction to those 3 distributors, I'll take a fee. And then anything they sell, I want 3% over the next 5 years. Like, okay, good. That sounds good. We can agree on that. Okay, good. And because I'm introducing you to a manufacturer, I'll waive the introduction fee for that. We don't need to worry about that. But what we can do is, and what really works for me is a retainer for the next 3 months, so I could set up your business with them and get your production up and running. How's that sound? Sounds great. Okay, that's a retainer, $8K a month. So. Then if they say, okay, well, what about the long term? How can we make sure this is going to work? And I know skin in the game, yada, yada, yada. And look, typically I take equity in a company. I usually go, 15, 20%. If you want to work and you want to make sure that I'm going to be on top of my game, that I have skin in the game as well, well, then let's talk about 10% equity of your company. They might talk you down to 3%. Doesn't even matter. It's free equity, right? And there you go. You just got upfront fee, you got commission, you got a retainer, and you got equity in the deal. That's how you do it. Simple as that. So you see what I'm doing is when you talk to anyone, customer, client, whatever it is, you got to know what their issues are and what their challenges are and what their problems are. Once you know that, then you can go out and find a solution. Your solution may not be the perfect solution, and don't pretend it is, and don't try to force it because it will not come across the way it should. And the only way that they're going to be in with you and actually trust you to that certain point is when you know and you're certain of your ability to solve their problem. Not, I'm going to try. No, I'm certain. They're going to buy into your certainty when it's time for you to actually present your solution. And that certainty comes through actually finding the solution. Go figure that. What a random concept, right? Sound good? All right. That's it for today. Real simple. You talk to somebody, listen to their issues, hear what they mean and what they actually are saying, find a solution externally or internally with yours, come back with it. And the biggest mistake I see is people think, well, you're here to talk to me about the Humble Alpha Leader Paradigm Shift Upgrade Program. And so that must be what you want to buy. Well, when you talk to me, I'm like, look, this program isn't a fit for you, but maybe you should talk to so-and-so. Let me get back to you. I get back. Hey, I got this guy. He wants this. He wants that. I think he'd be a fit for your thing? Would you like to talk to him? Yes. Okay. If he signs up, I want 10%. Okay, good. No problem, Steve. Off you go. I go back, introduce the two, and they're done. He signs up. I get 10%. You know what I mean? It's anyone who thinks that's underhanded or not right, they're not an entrepreneur. That's how entrepreneurs live, right? You live through bringing contacts together, bringing deals together, making stuff happen, selling stuff, connecting people, collaboration, joint ventures, lifting others up, elevating others, it's all about that when it's entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is always out there looking. An entrepreneur isn't just someone who's doing one thing at one time all the time. It can be, but entrepreneurs are always on the lookout for that opportunity, on the lookout for solving other people's problems. At least the really good ones are. All right. So that's my tip for you all today. I hope you're doing always. Solutions don't always align with budget. See, I love that. I love that. Anyone who brings up budget doesn't see the certainty in your solution. Anyone who brings up budget does not see the certainty in your solution. Period. Simple as that. There are the few people that say, well, I only make $3,000 a month and you want $5,000. Obviously, that's not going to work. We got a question for you. Well, what's it worth to you? What's it worth to you? If I'm asking $5K a month or $10K a month, let's say I'm asking $10K a month, and I'm saying, okay, well, we talked about you wanting to get here, there, and there. I'm going to take you there. What's it worth to you? And they're going to be like, I don't know, man. Tell me, what's it worth to you? What's it worth to you? People who succeed find a way. People who succeed find a way. They don't stop. What's it worth to you? Okay, I could pay $3K a month. Okay, for $3K a month, we can do it, but instead of 4 times a month, it's 2 times a month. And let's talk about 5% equity in your company. Done. You see what I'm saying, Jared? It's not a one-time thing. It's not like, here's my offer. No, okay, bye. That's not it. Find a way. Success finds a way always. Always, always, always. All right? So I've had people say a new website is worth $500. Well, some people think that. Prove it to them differently. Prove it to them others. You don't have to close them right there on the spot. You say, look, I'm going to put something together for you or whatever. You put a skits together and this, that, and the other and blah, 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 and what it's going to bring, what kind of revenue it can bring, what kind of whatever. You go out there and you solve their freaking problem. And their problem is they have a low threshold of what they think it's worth. All right? It's if you're making it about money, buddy, you're making it about money. Don't make it about money. I've been connecting people for free, never thought of it as a part of my dude, Joe, that's how I make a lot of my money, man. A lot. Matter of fact, I do it so much with some companies, they make me an equity partner because I'm helping them so much with referrals. So much. And any service that you hire on, for instance, Joe, if you ever worked with us, with Lane and I, right? You did the Humble Alpha Paradigm Upgrade Advisory Program. You would then say, oh, you gotta work with Steven, man. Why wouldn't you get paid for that? Why wouldn't you get paid for that? You say, Steven, I got this buddy who wants to join your program. Can I have 10% commission? Hell yeah, you can have 10% commission. Damn, bring it on, brother. You see what I'm saying? What's wrong with that? And if you have 20 such services out there that you're always referring and you get 10%, you're going to make 5, 10K a month extra just on the side for just introducing people. And anyone who thinks that is underhanded or trickery, it isn't. I tell everybody, I'm going to suggest you to somebody. I get a commission from this guy when you go, but it's the only guy I can suggest because my integrity is on the line when I suggest you to this person. All right? So that's the way you roll. Anything in your head saying, no, it's not possible, it's too expensive, it's not going to happen. They always say this, they always say that. That's all based on past experience. And if you want to live based on past experience, you're going to have the same exact experience you had in the past as you will in the future. And who the hell wants that, right? Unless it was good. Right? So you got to dictate the new reality. You got to get out there and make sure, okay, this time it's going to be different. Simple as that. I want to make sure it's different because I'm going to solve their problems for them. Right? I'm going to find solutions that they could not find elsewhere. I'm going to do it so much Boom. Expected. Exactly, Michael. Yeah, a different culture. All right, everybody. All right. That was a good one. I love talking about stuff.
Hi.
Hi. I'm so sissy. Okay, everybody. Have a fantastic one. Thank you so much for your time as always. And remember that one thing we always say. It's all about
Quality life.
There we go.
Bye.
Bye.